What is up, YouTube? Call of Cthulhu here, and I'm bringing this channel's first Black Ops 2 gameplay. I just want to say two things before we get this going. Is number one, if you hear background noise, know that is not the software that I'm using or my computer that sounds shitty. That is actually my Xbox, because I don't know why, but my Xbox has always been loud as fuck. I don't know if anyone else's is like that, but mine's always screaming at me. Second thing is, the gameplay you're about to watch, I believe I went 27-6, and you know, for pubs, it's really not that, it's not YouTube worthy. But the thing is, this isn't pubs, this is league play, okay? You know, it's a little more competitive and shit. And in fact, this is when I'm in Master League, which is the highest league you can get into at this point until December 1st. They released the Pro League, which is what I'm hoping to get into. Yeah, so basically I just wanted to throw you guys my first impressions of the game, since I have maybe about 10 hours into the game now, so I think that's pretty sufficient to give a first impression on. One thing I'd like to say is the game is beautiful. It's great. It honestly, when it comes in terms of gameplay and shit, it blows Modern Warfare 3 out of the water. And don't get me wrong, the game has its problems, which the game is already receiving support, especially on the PS3, because PS3 is having freezing issues and shit, and they're already getting support. So the shit that needs to be fixed, it will get fixed quick, which is what I'm happy about. So that'll be another great thing about the game, is the amount of support it's going to get. But yeah, in terms of gameplay, the game is amazing. You know, pubs is pubs, it's whatever. League play was, you know, it's fun, but it's not what I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be kind of like an MLG variant rules. For those of you that don't know what that means, you know, that's like, you know, the MLG players use like the no kill streak, certain things are banned, things like that. But even in the 4v4s league play series, there's kill streaks, and, you know, except for the care package and the attack insert is banned, but otherwise it was kind of a letdown. So, but I don't know, because the new season starts December 1st, so what I'm thinking, and don't hold me to this, but I was thinking maybe they're waiting for game battles, because that's basically like the big competitive site, you know. That's pretty much what they're gonna go their shit off of. I figured maybe they're waiting for them to come out with their rule set, and then that rule set will be implemented on December 1st. Now, I don't know if they're gonna do that. Honestly, that's what I'm hoping for, but at the same time, I can see them not doing it and just keeping the kill streaks in for people that want the kill streaks. But I'm hoping they go to more of a GB style when it comes to the rules and settings of league play. Talking about league play, it's good though. You know, the skill-based system seems to work very well. As they've said before the game even came out, it's mostly about wins. I mean, your overall performance does somewhat matter, but it does not matter in comparison to if you were to win or lose the match. Like, if you win the match, like, you get points after every match. You lose points if you lose. You get points if you win. I've never had a match where I lost and gained points. I've only lost points. But when you win a match, you get a shitload of points sometimes. And the thing that I like is if, let's say you're in the Silver League, which I don't know what the leagues are under Silver, but the leagues I know of are Silver, and then Gold, Platinum, and then Master. And let's say like you're Silver and you lose to a team that has like a Master on it, you don't lose a lot of points. Which, you know, it's that whole skill-based thing. But, you know, if you're a Master and you lose to a team of Silver, you're gonna lose points, man. And I thought that was kind of cool. So that's why when I get into games, I'm hoping there's a bunch of Masters in there, just in case there's that possibility of losing. I'm not gonna lose a shitload of points, because like I said before, in the Master League and hoping to get in the Pro League once December 1st hits. There's one issue I have, and it's I mean, technically it has to do with the game, but it wouldn't affect everyone now. Everyone knows that lag compensation is back, and everyone knows that lag compensation is different for everybody. Like in Modern Warfare 3, it wasn't that bad for me, except at points where, I'm not gonna say it never happened to me lag comp, because it did, but not to the point where I was always complaining about it, you know, where I was like, every death, lag comp, oh that's lag comp, you know. It wasn't that much of an issue for me, but for other people, it was a major issue. Now, this game just turned a 180 on me where I'm not going to say every death is lag comp, because some deaths are legit deaths, you know. But there's a lot of deaths where it's just straight up, I will put, let's say, let's use one of the strongest assault rifles, like the Type 25 or the M8. I could put half a clip in someone, and this dude will two-shot me with an SMG long range. And, I mean, I don't know how else to explain that than lag compensation if I have to put a million hit markers in someone and they don't have to do the same to me. And the other problem is, I don't know if this has to do with the connection or if it's just the game, because in the game, even that thickest of materials and strong materials, you can shoot through it like paper. Which I don't really understand, and I'm not a big fan of that, because you can be hiding behind this giant steel car, and all of a sudden they're just blasting you through it. Not underneath it, not like your head is sticking up, they're just shooting through the car. And I don't think that's the connection thing, I just think that they just made it like you can shoot through things like paper, for whatever fucking reason. But I'll turn a corner, and you know, sometimes, like, especially on Modern Warfare 3, like, you turn a corner, but even if you turned it a little, you can die. And that became understandable. It was okay, you know, you just got that shot off. And Corrupted coined the term Morgan Freeman, you know, getting shot around the corner. But it wasn't super bad. When in this game, for me at least, I can turn the corner, walk another 2 feet, and then I drop from like a sniper bullet that hit me when apparently I didn't turn the corner. So that's another issue I have. The zombies gameplay, guys. Best zombies. I know a lot of people are hating it, but to me, it's the funnest zombies that have come out yet. Especially, let me be more specific. When you play Transit, it's the funnest. It's just, if you want to get, you know, 3 of your buddies and just have, you know, laughs and a good old fucking time, man, I recommend just hopping on Transit and just rocking that shit, because it's just mad as shit. And I've been watching Next Gen Tactic Zombies, and they've been doing like all the Easter eggs and the builds and stuff for that for Transit, and there's a lot of shit to it. There's like, a lot of people just ride the bus from place to place, but you know, people don't really get off the bus and check out the areas around and shit. It's I don't know, I feel that this is the best zombies that's come out. It seems like they put a lot of time in it. I know a lot of people complain about the size of the places that you stop at, which I can see, but at the same time, you gotta remember, you're playing on one big ass map. It's just not that place you stop at. You don't have to ride the bus. You can essentially just walk to the next destination, and then you will see how big the map is. You should try doing that. If you think it's small, don't use the bus. Walk it. That's all I gotta say. Grief mode. That's another fun one where we just sat there like griefing kids. It was just the funniest shit ever. Just trapping kids in corners and shit like that. It's really fun. I think they did a really, really, really nice job with zombies for this game. Nuketown 2025, you know, it's you know, that standard survival map. That I felt was a little too small, and I think they should have expanded it just a tiny bit. And there's one thing that annoys me about zombies. Sorry, guys. And it's not to the point where it's a make or break or anything like that. It's just kind of a nuisance. Because on Transit, you know, especially towns like Green Run and shit, where you have the cracks with the lava and the fire and shit like that. That tends to get a little annoying when you're constantly on fire, taking damage. That's just me, though. I don't know if anyone else feels the same way. But, yeah, guys, so 27-6, I had a couple caps and some defense. League play, master league play. Have a nice day. Peace.